I'm so ready. You saw that? Saw what? Yeah. Peggy Hill starring in the Lemurian Phoenix. They had a cold until Tuesday. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh my goodness. Greta! How are you? Oh my goodness. Welcome on in, Raiders. It's good to see ya. Yo, with that cult? It's not a cult! Yep, this is the place. How was your stream? I hope you had a great one. I've just been ranting about Clair Obscure. I missed the first DLC. I think they're standalone. The DLCs to me seem like they're all gonna be standalone stories. Pretty sure. I guess we'll see. Fullers. Thank you for 52 months. That's almost a whole year. My goodness. Welcome to Lemuria. Is this 5 cases? Are there 5? Oh man. Chat doing great tonight. Super good, yeah. Heck. Expecting they'll tie it into some bigger overarching narrative. I do. That is possible. But, like, I imagine this is going to tie into the main story. Just like the first DLC sort of ties into the main story. Like, it gives us a little more information about what happens after the main story. But I guess we'll see. Royal Blood. Celebrations turn sour at Tikor Palace. So what is this game? Oh, this game's great. I think you'll enjoy it. These DLCs are pretty standalone, so I have been calling these deduce-em-ups. They're like Obra Dinn or Duck Detective. We're gonna be presented with a scene, and it's our job to figure out what the fuck is going on, and then to enter our answers in the form of a Mad Lib. Your king loves you! Don't forget to tune in to 104.9 FM for His Highness's Solstice speech on Monday. Love a solstice. I wish I had found Rise of the Ronin earlier. It's open world Neo 2. Just finding cats for a really cool NPC. It's weird. I loved Rise of the Ronin. I thought it was super good. It came out like the same week as Dragon's Dogma 2, and I enjoyed it so much more. Goodbye, goodbye. Off we go, driver. The old fart edited out all of my best turns of phrase and replaced them with played out cliches. My section's gonna sound so pathetic. When I'm queen, I'll give the public something to tune in for. Give it a rest, sis. You have as much chance of wearing that crown as the sun does of rising in the west. I'm next, get over it. Oh well, look who's dashing off as soon as their section's been recorded. Good riddance, then. More grub for many. Dear Mr. Labop, you are cordially invited to attend the King's renowned summer solstice celebration at Tikor Palace. The festivities will run for 24 hours, commencing at 4 p.m. on Saturday, with traditional dancing in the hall at both sunset and sunrise, and refreshments on the balcony throughout. Naturally, His Highness will be occupied in meetings with his various advisors, fine-tuning and recording the sections of his speech they have each written, ahead of the national radio broadcast. It's such a specific look for animation. I know, right? It's kind of... It's weird, it's kind of ugly, but it's also kind of great. I love it. However, his two charming children will be available to represent the family. Sincerely, Tikor Palace. Okay. So... names. I think we have a mini Labop. Considering he's calling himself many and the letter addressed to Mr. Labop. It is a pretty good name! It's a pretty fucking great name! Ooh. Oh, I love the way the music changes, that's so good. King Lutri Manzek. Becca, really? It's now well past my meeting time. Can't you just let me in? Your Highness, happy summer solstice. I hope you will enjoy this fine champagne. Outside visitor protocol. It's incredibly raw. Yeah, it is. It's a little more, the art in... So, Rise of the Golden Idol is the second game in the series. The first game is Case of the Golden Idol. And that game's a little more pixel arty. Also pretty good. Also really fucking good. Mrs. Shabak will greet you at the outer gates. From there, she will take you through security and into the waiting hall. When His Majesty is ready for you, he will call for Mrs. Shabak to let you into the cabinet. When His Majesty is finished with you... finish him! He will call for Miss Shabak to let you out. She will then escort you either off the palace grounds if you are not attending the celebration, or back to the hall or balcony if you are. A little martini. What's the waiting hall for? Impatience. Please be patient, I'm only following the orders His Highness gave me. When his last meeting ended, he clearly stated that he will tell us when he's ready, and I am not to disturb him until then. So this would be Mrs. Shabak. What's the hall waiting for? Oh. Oh. Becca Shabak. There we go. And she said... Okay. Meetings in Cabinet. Princess Leva, High Guardian, Justice Minister, Intelligence Director, and then Prince Zarek, the First Sentinel, and the Propaganda Chief. Good. Great. The plot in Case, in my honest opinion, is a bit stronger, but everything else is better in Rise. I think I agree with that. I really like that Case of the Golden Idol is about... like, it's a critique of the rise of fascism, whereas Rise of the Golden Idol is a critique of capitalism. It's great. Okay, so Princess Leva and Prince Zarek. So these two would be... Eugene is a much more hateable villain than Lazarus? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know what I do really like is that Eugene and Lazarus are both pathetic incels. And also the same people that fascism and capitalism elevate to positions of power is just the most pathetic incel pieces of shit. It's great. So, I'm assuming that these two folks who are arguing about their ascent to the throne... You're saying we need more Peters. I'm saying this... I'm saying that Peter Batley is this universe's Luigi. And we need more of them. So I think Leva is her, and Zarek is this guy. And is this our current king, Lutri Menzek? Allegedly. I don't think Luigi did it. I think he's innocent. I think it's a frame job. I hope he goes free. So here's a interesting thing. I might be able to fill out this, right? Because the person in the car here is ostensibly the king doing like a parade or whatever, right? Probably? But I have a feeling that's not the case. I see. Like, I'm thinking the reason that they're not showing us their face is because this is somebody else. Bastards probably spent more money reframing those paintings of his vanity and his predecessors than I'll earn all year. The man is holding a loaded rifle with a bayonet attached. Guard cabinet door through solstice celebrations. No one is to enter or leave unless ushered by Mrs. S. If ever you must leave your post, e.g. for a bathroom break, ensure one of the other guards covers for you. Keep a close eye on visitors. Okay. Understood. I'm sure that's fine. It seems fine. King Lorin Manzek. Okay. So Manzek, I think, is the royal surname. Oh, we're not sure which one is the current king. No Khanifas and no Ghana's. And is that... Oh, that's the champagne. Got it. The champagne. King Orant. This seems more recent. King Vanto. Tea and crumpets. Window is locked from the inside. Ah. Huh. A Lemurian seal. Do we remember what the circle was? Crumpets? No tarts? A bejeweled ornamental egg. It's a Fabergé. Why eggs? Like, I'm familiar with Fabergé, but like, why are they eggs? There's always clues in the trash can. Oh. A yellow ribbon. I feel like that's going to be important. Is this the base game or the DLC? It is the new DLC.
What's the
first case of it.
Eggs? Dre look too pointy to be safe or comfortable.
Agreed, and they don't have a flared base. Trapdoor is unlocked. I never get tired of you saying that line. There's always clues in the trash can. Man is not breathing. Your Highness, here is the section I have prepared for your solstice speech. Ooh. Ooh, the music's bopping. Oh, this is good. The day Lemurians shy away from bold decisions, we are finished as a society. That is why the orders I have given recently do not disturb me. Until I tell you I am ready to end our struggle for unity, you must all embrace it. Aww. Yeah, this music is going great. That is concerning. I'm also concerned at the blood leading from the radio to the chair here. Somebody must have been in here, stabbed him, And then he wandered over to the chair. Recorded... his speech. Somebody killed him with a blank from a blank. I think I understand. It must have been the radio that stabbed him. Maybe the guy was coerced to say his speech and then stabbed? Possibly. But, like, it does seem like... there are other members of the cabinet who wrote parts of the speech, right? I don't know why you would have had to have been coerced to say it. I did notice that the gifts do not go through the metal detector. Which is like really stupid. Ah, there it is. The bronze statuette seems to be holding something. Of course. Okay. The dagger from a statue. Afterwards, the killer... he must have moved the body? But why? What would be the purpose of moving from the radio to the chair? His glasses were set down on the table nicely. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any signs of, like, a struggle. And he was clearly meeting with someone cordially, because they were sharing tea together. And then, presumably, they escaped through the trapdoor. Is the princess the girl from the Spiel dance case? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so are we supposed to be looking at... Got it. Okay. So, in this image, the tree is just a little sapling, and then the tree's grown up in this one. Interesting. So we might actually be able to piece together... This actually looks like the most grown tree. Huh. So yeah, I think we can piece together what order these predecessors go in. Because this would have been the first. Followed by this one, followed by this one. And then lastly this one. Cursed Lemurian trees that grow down instead of up. You know, that might be the case, though. That's a cute detail, though. Okay. Yeah, they went through a period of trying to adapt Western clothing styles before going back to more traditional garments. At least for this image, yeah. Which makes sense. Especially if some of these were done like in the 1800s. Interesting. So, I think our king is Lutri Manzek. I think that is the current one. And also, I think that's our murder victim. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. So the murderer killed them, and then snuck out through the trapdoor. And because of... Okay. Because they won't let anyone into the meeting until the king announces them. Liz! The murderer killed them, yes. I suspect it was the murderer, allegedly. Liz, how are you? I hope you had a lovely stream. Oh my goodness. Hello? Okay, but here's the thing. If the killer disguises themselves as the king and does the tour and whatever, they can manipulate the time of death. Because everyone will be like, oh, well, clearly the king was alive at this time period. At least I think so. Secret tunnel out of the motorcade and they impersonated the king to get away. Yeah, possibly. The problem with murdering the king in here is that, like, all of these meetings are scheduled. So they know who would be in the room at the time of the death. Let's see. Princess Livia, High Guardian, Justice Minister, Intelligence Director at midnight. Itzarek, the First Sentinel, and the Propaganda Chief. Well, this doesn't look like midnight. Good evening, Chrissy. How are you? Look who's dashing off as soon as their section's been recorded. Okay, got it. Okay. So that's not supposed to be the king. I see. It's the person whose section was to be recorded. Sinus would be occupied in meetings with his various advisors, fine-tuning and recording sections of his speech ahead of the national radio broadcast. Okay, okay. Chilling with Planet Crafter? Oh, that sounds like fun. Hmm. Why is he dressed like a Yoshi egg? It's traditional. You know, it might be. Things of his vanity and his predecessors. Oh, orders for Tristan Zeldorf. Why did I not even read the header? Sigh. See the guard's skirting his Yoshi egg on a fabric pattern? I did notice that, yeah. And also there's a bit of a green cloth here too, but it's got open circles rather than closed ones, and a yellow ribbon. Oh! I just realized what the yellow ribbon is. Okay. I see. Okay. Oh! The yellow ribbon is magnetic tape. Somebody edited out part of the speech. You can see that it was... They used the tape here. And the skizzers. To repair that section. Huh. Probably the part where he died. Possibly the part where he was dying. Hmm. Hmm. Probably don't want the king getting shanked on here. Bad for morale. It might be a little bit, sure. Oh! It's the curtains. That makes sense, because it's curtains for the king. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. What? Yeah. I can... No! I was right, though. There's also a little Yoshi egg on the teapot. I don't know if that's important, but it's there.
No bun. Sometimes the curtains are just circle patterned. Lucky bun Angie.
What have you done to my mind? I'm sorry, Fan. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, hey. Red and white. Interesting. Alright. Pretty sure this is our current king. Thank you. Heck. Lutri Manzak, I think is the name. Of the victim here. Which means, okay, so we've got these two guys. And both of them should be on the schedule. We have an intelligence director, justice minister, the high guardian, the first sentinel, and the propaganda chief. So, which one's which? Meetings in cabinet. It does look to me like it's the evening, but it could be very early morning. But I think it's the evening. Oh, okay. Interesting. Princess Leva, High Guardian, Justice Minister, Intelligence Director. Okay. So here we have her saying the old fart edited all of my best turns of phrase and replaced them with played out cliches. So her section's already done. And I'm assuming this might be our killer. Guy's dialogue references the sun rising in the west. Is that a clue? It is, actually. Because... okay. So, here's the checkpoint. And here's the king's cabinet. So this is south. And we're in north. And the light is coming in from the east, so it's morning. There's also lots of presents in the cabinet room. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. I don't think the number is important though. It's well past my meeting time. So in the morning, he's supposed to meet with Prince Zarek, which he may have done. This guy looks like he could be propaganda chief. He does a little bit, yeah. Hang on a sec. Okay, here's a question that I actually do want an answer to, because I don't think it's relevant to the actual mystery that's going on here. But, the label on this bottle, isn't that one of the 4, like, virtues from the first game. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's all the virtues together? Oh, that makes sense. Huh. Because I think 1795 matches up with, like... I think this might be a vintage from the time period of the first game. Huh. I Heart Light Wings, yeah. I don't think it's important for this mystery, but I do think it's fun. It's a fun detail. Huh. Fascinating. 1795 was indeed when the Order Party took over. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I think that's a vintage from the Order Party. Interesting. To escape blank blanked the blank and blank it for blank blank, then blank the killer blank. Oh. Hang on a sec. Huh. No, it wasn't the trapdoor. His Majesty is finished with you. He will call for Mrs. Shabak to let you out. And then we'll escort you. Okay. The killer edited the speech and played it. For Becca Shabak. Because this speech contains the word finished. So they used the word... Okay, so that's why they had to edit the tape. Okay. Because then they played finished so that she would let him out. Okay, got it? Okay. Which creates a locked room mystery. Because now... Oh, okay. So good. Yeah, and the chair is on the trapdoor, so there's no way they could have gotten out of the trapdoor and then moved the chair back on. Tape also has Do Not Disturb Me, so they might have played that too. That makes sense. Okay, I do think Lutri Menzek is the name of our victim. I do still think that's right. Because that is the most recent portrait. The Marine Society is still here? Oh yeah. Going strong. So now we just need to figure out... We should be able to figure this guy out because of process of elimination. We got the princess, we got the prince, we've got Many, who is... I don't know. So you got 1, 2, 3 unidentified folks. So they could be the High Guardian, the Justice Minister, the Intelligence Director, First Sentinel, or the Propaganda Chief. Okay. The person in the car is not the Intelligence Director, because the person after him would be Prince Zarek. But the person who's waiting to go next... Okay. So the person in the car is probably the First Sentinel. And this is our Propaganda Chief. Because the person in the car just recorded and then left. And this person has been waiting for their turn. And Prince Zarek is doing neither. Let's give that a try. Nailed it. Alright. Yeah, it's the morning, we have one person waiting, one person who just finished, and Prince Zarek. Okay. So that is how we were supposed to figure that out. Okay, so... the dang First Sentinel killed him. Because if the First Sentinel didn't kill him, and Prince Zarek did, the First Sentinel would have fucking noticed. Nailed it. Yeah. Yeah. It would also make sense if the First Sentinel was the person who brought the statue. That seems like something a First Sentinel would give as a gift. The First Sentinel was able to get a dagger past security because it formed part of his gift to the king. After killing the royal and moving the body, the First Sentinel hastily mopped up most of the blood with a curtain. That makes sense. Guess the time by the amount of gifts. That makes sense too. I got you this knife. You wear it in your kidney. He then edited the recording of the king, reading the speech segment he had written, so it said, "We are finished. Do not disturb me until I tell you I am ready." He wrote his speech specifically to create that alibi. On hearing this over the speaker system, the usher escorted the killer out without suspecting anything. And that's why the body needed to be moved, so that she wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, that makes sense. I love... What is it, Albania? Their fucking turkey? Their muscular turkey? So good. Cash Intelligence Agency, Office of Research and Reports, monitoring Lemurian technological progress. America was one vote away from Turkey national bird. I'm always mad that we didn't. I get it. For an alt history, it's really fun though. Around 800 BC, High Guardian Trifil Ozol ordered the burning down of universities and libraries through Lemuria. His goal was to restrain technological advancement which had spiraled out of control with redacted. At the same time, the Lemurian Empire's various territories united under the current flag. To reflect this, they also adopted the following national motto. After the Inferno, only one shall rise, bearing the mark of the universe. I am the Lightbringer. I am the fucking universe. Because of the information lost during this period, the modern population is largely ignorant of this history. Many believe the motto to be an ancient spiritual prophecy. This music's pretty fucking good. Eternity's End, a spiritual leader meets an unexpected fate. A guru? Oh, I hope Tessa Navarri's in this one. Okay, here's what I think. We've seen Tessa Navarri's guru before, because Tessa had a portrait of her guru in, like, her house or whatever, and I think it looks an awful lot like Lazarus Hearst, and I want it to be Albert Cloudsley. I think it would be very funny if it was. I don't think it's gonna be, but I would be so entertained. What do we have to do to get rid of you, old man? The man was hit by a cannon? I know! But stranger things have happened. I mean, the body was charred beyond recognition. There's no way we could have told if it was him or not. The evidence was all circumstantial. Oh, jeez. What the fuck? What is that? That is a goat foaming at the mouth, and part of its belly is shaved. There's also dead fish also foaming and a yellow glove. Oh, it's this kind of cult. Oh! Bottle is unopened. Yeah, it's locked. Method continued. Number 5. Start timer and observe effects. After test, clean equipment in water. Only took 7 minutes to reach stage 1, and another 15 for the full effect. The method works. Ready to proceed. Huh. Concerning. So I'm assuming whatever method it was. I've noticed the goat is tied to this tree. Whatever the method is, killed this goat. And then when they washed the implements in the pond, it killed the fish. I'm thinking it might be turbo poison. Newcomer's Handbook. Gardening duties? In the evening you may rest. Cooking duties. Morning. Serve everyone their own leftovers from the previous evening's meal. During the afternoon fast, you may take time off to meditate or study. Cook, bless, and serve asterisk, a hearty yet simple meal of spiced rice. When setting the table, remember the longer a Dedekind has been here, the closer to the first sentinel's end of the table they may have the honor of sitting. I see. Wait a minute. Don't I know you? Mint. Jamsman. Chimley. Boom. Ah, this person is left-handed. Huh. Interesting. Chimley. Coriandra. Mumstard. Cumin. What a coincidence, me too. Nimt. Jamsman. Make your rice twice as nice by adding your choice of spice. Mimt. Mumstard. Coriander. Okay. Wild, mild, fresh, and earth. What? Dedekind's Nausea, Rafeli, and Tranta. Excellent work today. Work lately. The universe will surely reward you. Boys, I expect the same output from you as any other Dedekind. Raise your standards. Huh. Okay, well we have a list of initials, which is good. Oh, jeez. Even monks have asshole middle managers, huh? Friday, Friday, gotta get sleep on Friday. Waterfall Proclamations. December 4th, 1912. First Sentinels may not accept donations. You must do away with material goods and wealth. When a first sentinel dies, his eldest son succeeds him. If the first sentinel had no sons, there can be no new first sentinel until another is chosen by the universe to fulfill the ancient prophecy. In the case of twins, there can be 2 first sentinels. Sin is no longer to be met with punishment, but compassion. The first true first sentinel, Nagasai, will live forever. Huh. Interesting. Reject wealth, embrace sinners, live forever. Antiemetics? Avoid alcohol during usage period. Dr. Jolene Renzi. Antiemetics. Emetics is that vomiting? It's like antinausea? Hmm. Homeopathic solution 104. Hmm. Yeah, okay.
I'm sure everything's very normal at the compound, or whatever the fuck this is.
It's a compound, yeah.
Compound, commune.
Is this where the cult is?
Yes.
We're not a cult! Yeah, this is the place. Bunny Hearted, thank you for the raid. Hello. Welcome on in, raiders. It's so good to see you today. Heckin' hello. Nice to meet you. My goodness. What were y'all up to today? Lila, thank you for the follow. Fern Whiskers.
I would like all the raiders to know that they are very good looking today.
Yeah.
I can say this with authority.
What were you playing today?
Love you, honey.
Love you too. Calm and Restore Moisturizer. Satisfactory? Oh, nice! I have not played Satisfactory since 1.0. I'm waiting for 1.1 to come out when they're adding controller support, and then I'm gonna go back into it. Whiz! Thank you for the follow, my Fern Whiskers. How are you? But I hope you had a great time. Oh my goodness. 1.1 is shaping up so nice. I want vertical splitters so bad. I'm so excited. I just beat this DLC today. Heck yes! Gosh, I love this game so much. If y'all aren't familiar yet, Case of the Golden Idol and Rise of the Golden Idol are 2 of my favorite. I've been calling this genre deduce-em-ups, but it's stuff like Obra Dinn or Duck Detective or, what's the other one I played recently? Type Help was pretty great. Where you're presented with a scene that you can explore and look for evidence in, and then you have to figure out what happened in the form of a Mad Lib that you fill out. I love them. This genre is one of my favorites. I have so much fun just piecing this stuff together. Meow Meowie, thank you for the follow, and Moonlight Breeze, welcome. These games make me feel so smart. I'm just dumb bunny, but like... ugh. Ingredients: clear jojoba oil, jasmine petal paste. Yo, mouthwashing! That's another one of my favorite games. Toothbrush and a straight razor. Okay. Alright. I see. Professor Page, how could you be a Silent Hill expert and also a dumb bunny at the same time? Guess that's fair. Catbag, thank you for the follow. It's my first time in a love of your avatar. Ah! Heckin', thank you so much, oh my goodness. Gorsh. Finished the DLC a bit ago. Was looking for other people playing it. I'm enjoying it so far. Oh. Solving the end bit of the first case of this DLC made me feel like a gigabrain. For real, though. Okay, so I think... Alright. So we have evidence that the person who did whatever this is to this goat used a straight razor to do it. Unopened bottle of alcohol, so I'm assuming... Okay. I was wondering if perhaps it was they mixed the antiemetics with alcohol, but that's not the case. Because the alcohol was unopened, so it must have been something else that was mixed together to create that effect. And it might be some of the plants around here. Interesting. Aww. Kartik redeemed to send us here today. Oh, that's so kind. Oh my goodness. And thank you. Did we get you your shout out already? I don't know if we did. I'm gonna do it again. There we go. Mostly I'm gonna do that so I can follow you. Heck. But yeah, welcome on in, y'all. I'm Bun, or Lucky, or Paige, whichever you prefer. I play, like, horror games. I play puzzle games. On Tuesdays, I try to find, like, really bad, or weird, or interesting games to play. And over on YouTube, I do some video essays about stuff like Metal Gear or Silent Hill. Because I love talking about games. But Metal Gear. Sound Tom, thank you for the follow, my fur and whiskers. I happen to like Toms. And I also like Let me rephrase that. Felt sick after dinner last night, but it passed quickly. At first, I assumed... What? First, I assumed it must be food poisoning. Then after I began vomiting foam, I thought maybe the virus had returned. Now, though, I finally understand. My body knew something was wrong with First Sentinel Nagasai. As First Sentinel Nagasai's scribe of 28 years, I feel it my duty to document this morning's tragic events. By the time I awoke, Kwanzaa was already laying the table. When I came outside, I saw her knock for First Sentinel Nagasai, but no one answered, so she let herself into his quarters. A few moments later, she emerged and told us all the terrible news. He, too, had fallen ill, but he had died in his sleep. Ori and Koi have now been allowed in to see their father, while the rest of us wait outside. Gresto. Your voice is kind of great. Oh, why, thank you. Heck. same thing happened to me. I threw up all foamy after dinner, but soon I was fine again. I wonder why only 2 of us seem to have been affected. Perhaps we have unknowingly reached a higher level of empathy than the others, which allowed us to feel the First Sentinel's energy moving through us in his final moments. Foam. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Definitely very dude talks about Metal Gear for 40 minutes. I think the Metal Gear video is 2 hours long. The Metal Gear Solid 2 video is like 4 hours. You can talk about that forever. Here's what I'm thinking. We find 2 people who ate the same thing over dinner. Then we look at the ingredients and find which one of these mixes with medication to create that foaming effect. You shouldn't feel sick or sad for that matter. You should feel nothing in particular, for he has not gone. His consciousness has simply been redistributed. Now come on, I've already laid the table, let's eat breakfast. We don't want last night's leftovers going to waste. God. Metal Gear Solid 5, it is 5 hours trying to justify the first hour of analysis. I have so little to say about Metal Gear Solid 5. There's like 2 or 3 really important scenes in that game that I like talking about, and then the rest of it is just meh. It's so it is. I feel like I could talk forever about like Metal Gear Solid 4 though. And that game's not great. Even the tape recordings? Okay. Here's the thing that I think Metal Gear Solid 5 was missing. I think I can fix it. Here's the thing. What we need is like a 2-hour-long codec conversation with Ocelot talking about his favorite Western movies. Why isn't he calling us and talking about Stagecoach? Why is Ocelot so boring in that game? No, for real though. I think 5 was needed to end Metal Gear Solid. I don't... You mean end it for Konami? Or like end it narratively? Because like, I think 4 ended the series perfectly. Equipment must be washed in pure alcohol between tests to remove all contaminants. Okay. As a series, for sure. Although Konami's still going, so... They're coming out with Metal Gear Solid Delta soon. From what everyone here has told me, it sounds like the virus you all had a couple of weeks ago is going around again. Surprising though, I'd have expected you all to be immune from getting it a second time. It's also strange that Mr. Nagasai succumbed to the virus, while the 2 others who caught it again seem to have shaken it off. We need a full autopsy. Patient history. Pravi Nagasai. Suffered severe burns as a young man. Otherwise remarkably fit and healthy for his age. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Cover burn areas from direct sunlight, moisturize burn areas each night before bed. If it's just a remake with better graphics and everything else is the same, I might be down for that. Yeah, I'm not super interested in giving Konami money, but it looks fine. It doesn't look as bad as Silent Hill 2 remake. I hate that shit so bad. Copy of notes from previous appointment. November 10th, 1940? Okay. Foamy Vomit. Good stuff. Has Bun played Revengeance? I have. It's fine. It's fine. Time to change my handle to Foamy Vomit. I'm pretty sure that was a popular character in a Flash animation circa 2006? 2007? Bun, how dare you dredge up that memory? The Andipi virus. Antiemetics, fluids, and rest. All followers also infected. Some insist on taking Quack's medicine. Okay. So you prescribed antiemetics. So that's Jolene Prenzy?
Bun, I wanted to forget Foamy. Stream reported for terrorism. 3.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess that's how the burns happen. Hey! The Yoshi pattern bedsheets. Huh. Is Foamy like the original Rant Sona? I don't even know if Foamy was original in that regard, honestly. I'm not sure. Okay. Aww. Bun, don't look now, but Foamy is streaming right— No! Oh my goodness. Okay. Friday. Today is my son's 25th birthday, making them the same age as I was when I fulfilled the ancient prophecy and took on this mantle. Kwanzaa is concerned that our boys are not worthy of their destinies. I must admit, I am too. Her intuition has developed impressively since she first arrived here. Days before the second proclamation. She's become a fine mother. Saturday. Everything is clear now. The waterfall agrees, and the universe has provided a solution that does not contradict any past proclamations. I will reveal the message this evening. Huh. Okay. He's on Twitch, I've seen him. It's so goddamn weird. He outlasted so many, and is now effectively a VTuber. Wow. Huh. First thing this morning, before anyone else is awake, I found that our stupid goat escaped again. Must have chewed through his rope last night while we were all asleep. So he was definitely there when everyone went to bed yesterday. Okay. Interesting. The Chupacabra? Oh, no. It was a person. So this is Nagasai, and that's, Pravi? Is that right? Yes. Absolutely not. No man of his position should ever be made to suffer such an indignity in life or in death. Lemurian homeopathy. Oh my god, it's actually homeopathy. Like cures like. Hay fever, symptom crying. Alternate cause of symptom, onions. Homeopathic cure for illness, onion. But distilled until there's no onion left. Oh my god. This is actually homeopathy. This is how it works, yeah. Yeah, they distill it thousands of times until there's nothing left, but the water retains the memory of onion. Jesus Christ. Coffee thing would work if you're the right kind of neurodivergent, and if you didn't distill it. That's what I do. I self-medicate with coffee every day. Well, tea. Or energy drinks. Correction, this is how homeopathy does not work? Oh, correct. It is bullshit. Patient history. Pravi Nagasai. Known conditions: blessed with mark of universe, age 25, destined to live forever. Huh. I disagree with your prognosis. Get plenty of sun on face as sign of respect for the fire that marked you. Embrace rather than treat the marks with which you have been blessed. So just the opposite of medical treatment. Good. Good, great. Foamy vomit. Solar plexus chakra blockages. Homeopathic solution 104. All followers also affected. Some are so arrogant as to favor Western medicine. It's not. It isn't. Oh my god. So not just inaccurate, actively bad. Correct. Rollo Krish. I've noticed there's not a doctor in front of Mr. Krish's name. Villain of Legend, thank you for the follow, my furry whiskers.
One of my favorite comedians, Daria O'Brien, once said, "Oh, herbal medicine's been around for thousands of years." Indeed it has, and then we tested it all, and the stuff that worked became medicine.
Correct. Also, let me see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So today is Sunday? This morning. Today's either Sunday or Monday. Last diary entry is for Sunday. Said the goat escaped. Which it didn't, it was stolen. Because it wound up here. Where does all this stuff belong to? How is this even possible? After the Waterfall's proclamation just the other day. Oh, how will we go on without him? You look so familiar. That's Beavis. Huh, with cold thucks. That's Neil Patrick Harris. Ah, so there's two doctors in this room. Dr. Jolie and Dr. Horrible. I see. I get it. Don't you see? It says I've been telling everyone for over a year now. Our father never truly understood the Waterfall's proclamations. Clearly, it is his spirit that will survive eternally. Doogie Howser as well, yes. Now take this and pass it around outside once we're done. Should there be an autopsy? Okay. So we know who Ori is then, huh? He's got the note, so he's got the vote. Obviously. Alright, so... I've laid the table, let's eat breakfast. Felt sick after dinner last night. This morning's tragic events. Kwanzaa was already laying the table. Ori and Koi have been allowed in to see their father. Okay, okay. So that's Ori and Koi. Father, so I'm assuming Nagasai. Kwanzaa was laying the table. So cooking. QR. So this would be Kwanzaa, right? There we go. Threw up all foamy after dinner. Okay. What did this say? Dedicants Nosy, Raffelli, and Tranta. Boys, I expect the same output from you as any other dedicant. Got it. Okay. So the boys are Koi and Ori? O-N and K-N. Nazi, Raffelli, and Tranta. Q-R. Quanta, Raffelli. So we're looking for PN and AT. PN and AT. There's these human footprints here that I'm thinking... Yeah. Okay. All my goats stolen. Bunny Golden in that idol? You know I am. Alright, well somebody has a collection of valuables. Face creams, skincare. Oh. Moisturizer. Alright, let's see here. Today is my son's 25th birthday, making them the same age. Oh, okay. So they share a birthday. Okay, interesting. Twins Basil. Kwanzaa is concerned that our boys are not worthy of their duties. I must admit I am too. Her intuition has developed impressively since she first arrived here, days before the second proclamation. Second proclamation. Okay, okay. In the case of twins, there can be 2 first sentinels? Wait, is this February 13th, November 23rd? Is that 9 months? Is that 9 months? Better have twins claws. Oh my god. I see. Oh, twins can be sentinels too. The universe told me so. Also, November 24th, 1940. What is... November 10th, 1940. Okay, was the first outbreak. November 24th, 1940. So this is like 2 weeks after that. The first true Sentinel, first Sentinel Nagasai, will live forever. Okay, so that may have been the proclamation on Saturday. Huh. That also might give these guys a motivation to off him. They're like, oh, he's gonna live forever, but we get to take over if he dies. Right? My kids suck. Solution? The universe says I'm immortal now. I'm gonna live forever now. I've decided. Ah, interesting. So we actually know that the doctor didn't do it. We have relatively conclusive proof that she was not responsible for this. And I can prove that because whoever did it is such a dumbass that they're like, clean equipment in water. That they just washed off their medical equipment in a lake. Okay. That's hilarious. It is pretty good. That we know that, like, if she was doing it, she probably would have washed her implements in alcohol. Okay, I don't think whatever it is like contains memories of cleanliness. Here's the thing. Here's the problem with homeopathy. For me. Okay? Here's my problem with homeopathy. Water retains memories, right? So, like, all water on Earth contains memories of piss. All water on Earth is piss. All water has been peed in at some point. But no, it's true though. I mean, not just piss. But, like, all water on the Earth has been pissed in at some point. Remember to drink your piss? It's good for you. And probably worse. Do you understand how old water is at this point? I know. Millions of years. Billions. What, like 6.8 billion years or so? Does it retain all of those memories? How is all water not containing the memories of everything at all points in time? Yes, and? Yeah, fair. I mean, I'm just trying to save them money, because they don't have to buy homeopathic remedies. They could just drink tap water. I'm just trying to help. Because all water should contain all memories, right? At this point, it's been billions of years. Stuff gets stronger the more it's diluted, so stuff that's been through the water cycle should be like 1 billion X strength piss. Exactly! Yeah. Yeah, the more diluted it is, the more powerful of a cure it is. Therefore, all water is a cure for all diseases. I mean, it has to be, right? Okay, but here's the thing. So, we're looking for an interaction between, I'm assuming, a medication and one of the ingredients in their food that causes foaming vomit, right? But it can't be the homeopathic solution because it doesn't contain anything. There's nothing to interact with. So I actually don't think this is what's making them sick. I mean, unless they're using stagnant lake water, in which case, possibly. But, like, I don't think it can be that because there's nothing to interact with, it's just water. Okay, so who are the two we have left? We've got, A. Tronta and K. Nazi? No. P. Nazi. No. Okay. Koi Nagase, Pravi Nagase, Ori Nagase, AT, GN, G Nazi. Okay. So who's G? Gresto? Who looks like a Gresto? I'm thinking we've got a Gresto and we've got an Anya. I may be making some gendered assumptions, for which I apologize. G, N, and A, T? Okay, there we go. Gresto is a signature on a document. Interesting. Yeah, I was wondering where we read... Oh, right. Gresto. There it is. Okay. Alright. So that's how we know that. Okay. Good. So where did we find the name Anya? Hmm. Do not recall. After the... How is this even possible after the Waterfall's proclamation just the other day? Okay, so it is just the other day he was like, I'm immortal now. Okay, cool. Oh, it was on the vote paper, that's right. Okay, there we go. And Ori's calling for no on the autopsy. Weird. Okay, so Pravi Nagase died of Hmm. Hmm. I'm immortal, dies, refuses to elaborate. Died of ligma. Okay, here's something interesting. Okay, why was the goat's belly shaved? And why did the fish die? Okay. Huh. Interesting.
Welcome back, Bun.
Thank you, Z-Man! Oh my goodness! It's been delightful having you on the Discord, by the way. Thank you. I'm sorry I took so much time off. I feel bad about it. But I got my roots canaled. My teeth feel better. It's very nice. Alright, so... Oh! Okay. I think I'm seeing something here. The longer a Dedekand has been here, the closer to the first Sentinel's end of the table they have the honor of sitting. Okay. Got it. So. Which seat is the first Sentinel's? I do think that... Okay. They're twins. They were born on the same day, right? So they have to be equidistant. And their mom would have to be closer, right? So I think he's got to go at one end of the table, and it can't be here, because their mom would have to be closer. Let's see, as first Sentinel, Nagasai's scribe of 28 years. So that would be... $1922? No. No. 12. Okay. "28 years. Okay. And then... Kwanzaa... First arrived here days before the Second Proclamation. So 1915? So the scribe is first. Interesting. Okay, so him, and then Kwanzaa, and that's our newest member. 2 or fewer incorrect. Huh. Why is that? What? Wait a minute. Why? Huh. Which recipes caused sickness and which didn't? Of course. Spoons. One's left-handed? I did notice that. But like, I'm wondering why one would be on one side of the table and one's on the other. Is there any relevance to which side of the table they're on? I do like the little upsetty face. The contaminated face. Actually, oh my god, okay. That's how we're supposed to fit. Oh, okay. Is he writing with his left hand in here? Is that what he's doing? Yeah, he is. There we go. Okay, so that's how we're supposed to know that he was... Alright. Because he's writing with his left hand, so we're supposed to know that he's sitting at the left-hand table. Alright. I see. Alright, so who got sick? You got sick, and you got sick. And he got sick. So we're looking at the pink one, and then the crosshatch one. The wild mix and the mild mix. What do these have in common? Coriander. Okay. Coriander seeds. Okay, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it's possible that, like, something like the mortar and pestle was contaminated instead? However, this one contains whole coriander, and this one contains ground. So we know that it was the coriander and not the implements. Like, I think we know that it's the ingredient. Oh, okay. Interesting. These both contain jasmine leaves. These both contain cumin. These both contain mint. These both contain mustard. These contain all whole ingredients. These contain all ground ingredients. Presumably... It's possible that some of the cooking implements were contaminated, but... I think it's an interaction between ingredients, though. The coriander must have been interacting with something else.
You see, it's easy to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
The vessel with the pestle has the pellet with the poison, while the chalice with the palace has the brew that is true.
Yeah, alright.
Wait, no. Was it the other way around?
No, you're right. You're right. Is there any way to know what order the meals were prepared in? Perhaps the coriander contaminated the mortar and pestle? I don't... Here's the problem with that, is that the wild mix doesn't contain any ground ingredients. So none of those should have touched the mortar and pestle at all. I think we mixed up who ate what. Did we? Let me see. Yeah, we did. No, that was my fault. I did. Alright. Yeah, that was that. Okay, that was my bad. Okay. This one's actually fine. It's this one. However, because it was this serving and this serving. But then what happened to... Oh! Got it. Mint, chili powder, and mustard. Okay, so they don't share any ingredients, so it has to be the mortar and pestle because they're both ground. Got it. And the ground ingredients don't wind up in anything else. I see. Go. I get it. I get it. The reason the goat is shaved and the reason that the fish are dead is because they turned it into a topical. Face cream and skincare in the bag. So it wasn't something that they ate. It was something that they ground and then put into a topical cream. Specifically this one. Which contains clear jojoba oil and jasmine petal paste, which is interacting with a mystery third ingredient that had to be ground up, I'm guessing. I believe it's jojoba? Oh, that might be right. That might be correct. And because the Who's It doesn't clean their mortar and pestle properly, yeah. Jojoba. It's fun to say. The goat died because someone... ground something into a paste using the mortar and pestle and then put it on the goat belly, the bemly. Expired, moisturized, vomiting foam in my lane, murdered. Not thriving so much. Alright, now we have to see. Let me... moisturize burn areas each night. Okay. So that's how he died. and Dippy virus. Okay. Died of blank blank. Okay. It's a something paste. We know that much. And died of something poisoning? Problem is, I still don't know what it was. How are you? Oh, I'm good. How are you, Oddity? Chimley, Jamsman, Mint. Oh, maybe... Oh! Oh! Look, these are... Oh! These ones are clipped. Okay, so it's whatever this plant is. Oh, what is this plant? Do we have some in the kitchen? We do not. Oh! Oh. Oh. I like how the music is intensifying as I figure this out. Huh. They forgot to dilute it? No, this was on purpose for sure. Homeopathic solution 104. What is homeopathic solution 104 made of? Currently under the weather, pissing sandpaper out of my ass? Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm okay, Titan. I just had dental surgery. I got my roots canaled. They're better now. If the plant makes you foamy vomit, the cure would be diluted plant. Exactly. Yeah. So, somebody knows how to make people foamy vomit, and I think it's this guy. But where do we find out? What the fuck that is? It's in my words somewhere. Oh, it's Moondrift. Oh, of course it is. Okay, I thought that was just the name of them. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. On Saturday, Pravi Nagasai announced that he would live forever. Yeah! Got those roots pummeled like that. Oh yeah, for sure. And let me tell you, my jaw is still sore. Like, it's not infected. It doesn't hurt. It's just like, oh my god. That was too much work for my bones. Okay, when the mortar and pestle is used to prepare. And that would be the moisturizer. 5 extractions done at once? Oh my goodness. I can't even imagine. Oh my gosh. Who pumps root chakra? I think of a more fun way to get a sore jaw. Me too. Okay, so on Saturday, who was on overnight watch on Saturday? KN? Really? Oh, here we go. Okay, they washed the mortar and pestle in the pond, but not with alcohol. While on blank duty, someone took a goat to the pond for a test. And then wash the mortar and pestle. I think it's Rollo Krish, but I thought it would be Rollo Krish, but problem. Rollo Krish does not have any duties. And it's somebody who's on something duty. I'm gonna live forever, sons. Bet? Might be the sons. You volunteer for someone else's duty? I don't think so. I haven't found any evidence to that effect. I think... Okay. Here's the thing. We know that on Saturday... Okay, there's that message. So, Sunday, first thing in the morning before everyone else was awake, I found that our goat had escaped. He was definitely there when everyone went to bed yesterday. Okay. So, that must have happened overnight. And I assume the cooking, cleaning, gardening, washing, and water collection will be done during the day. So I have to assume that the only activity going on overnight is the overnight watch. Now, is this overnight Saturday into Sunday? Gotta be. So it's gotta be KN. Which is wild. Oh god, I realized why. Hang on a sec. Oh yeah, Nesso. How you doing? Salty about being rejected by the waterfall? I recognize the face. And I think it's Tessa Navarri's guru. But with hair. Haven't gotten this far yet. Enjoy. Have a good night, William. Huh. 2 weeks before the first Sentinel's death, Raulo Krish had prescribed a homeopathic moondrift solution to treat the Endipi virus and its main symptom, foamy vomit. Koi theorized that according to the key principles of homeopathy, the moondrift flower should therefore cause foamy vomit. I wondered if it could be used as a topical poison to kill his father without arousing suspicion, said about his test. So we found Lazarus, or, I mean, it's not, but that's a shame. It would be really funny if it was, though. You're listening to MU Today with me, Jirali Poma. Our top story this morning. The king has announced plans to step down from royal duties following mounting pressure from the clergy and public. In a statement, Takor Palace said King Arant would relinquish power to his son, Prince Lutri, at an official ceremony on Wednesday. The announcement follows days of unrest in which crowds have taken to the streets to protest the king's recent solstice speech, which centered around plans to westernize Lemuria. Wait, no, this was the previous guy? That was the previous guy. No. Pizza! Got a nice slice. Ascension. A secret is unearthed at Koi's temple. Dang old poison, dang flower, dang dad's a jerk. Give him the flower and let him, you know what I'm about. You know, man. Nice temple, though. Are these monoliths? Oh, they're more proclamations? I see. Sincere gifts are to be distinguished from donations, for sentinels may permit the former. Oh, so we're accepting gifts now. Like money. Actually, you can give me stuff if you want. It's not a donation, though. Technically, I'm totally allowed to receive bribes. I mean, if Qatar wanted to give me a jet, how would I say no? Jesus Christ. A first sentinel needed only to relinquish all material possessions and wealth once in his lifetime. From then onward, he may keep whatever the universe bestows upon him, provided it is for the benefit of all. The first sentinel, Pravi Nagasai, will live forever through his favored son, Koi. Oh. I see. First Sentinel Koi Nagasai must spread his love to his female followers who are to embrace this honor? Oh, God! Ugh. No. Laugh. And grow fat. So Tessa Navarri was in a sex cult. It seems like it. Qatar follows me around with a working McDonald's because they respect me as a person, really. That's it. That explains the discrepancy. I'm gonna have to talk to him about this. It has to stop. Interesting. What did you figure out? See those plantas down there? They're going on the stairs. A row on each side. That's your job for this afternoon. You can carry on with the roof ones tomorrow. Foreman, I need to borrow Betsy again. Treat your boys to lunch. At the new pub in town today. On me. Take your time. Keep the change. Coy. Huh. Awfully generous. Why is he borrowing construction equipment? Flower pots on stairs, I'm on it. Huh. Leftovers in a foil swan. Huh. Tessa! Ooh, they went to the fancy Chinese place. Your new name is Tessa Navari, meaning naive one. Yeah, you don't say. That's amazing. I've noticed that all of his followers are female now. Sounds of chanting and drumming are being blasted from the speakers. CO2 fire extinguisher? Okay. Ooh, that's so foreign. Naive one. What an honor it is to witness this. Your new name is Nali Zaharati, meaning coddled one. Huh. Oh, we're gonna figure out their other name. Oh, okay. Astonishing. His mind and body must be in perfect sync with the universe. Your name is Fes Ralaki, meaning wise one. Unbelievable, this changes everything. Your name is Sarita Shona, meaning independent one. Is it because he's floating? Huh. Car keys? Oh geez, dude, not that facial hair. It's pretty rough. Congratulations, Dedicans. Today you will all progress to level 9, granting you access to some of Lemuria's most ancient knowledge. He drives a Loris hearse. The process will begin with a demonstration. While in a deep trance, I will activate this ancient relic with my mind, and you shall witness its miraculous powers. Tell no one what you see, for they are not yet ready. Afterwards, you will renounce your old life and embrace your new name, which the universe has chosen for you. Let us begin.
And you also get a new class feature at level 9 from your subclass Lucky Bunye.
Also, if you're a human or a fighter, you can take a bonus feat at level 1. It's saggy old man balls, isn't it? Level 9 is speed and bench. You know, it just might be. Alright, so what do we have? Events? Names. Oh! There's another time period. Aha! Later that evening. This game is so much more animated than the previous one. I love it. Once this is done, I can finally rest. You'll need this when you get there. A E I D. No, I don't get it. Dispose of this note once you're done. Huh. Diary, Volume 5. Last night I was once again haunted by my dark secret in my sleep. Will this reoccurring nightmare never cease? As so often before, my father's spectre entered my room when darkness fell. He lifted a finger to his lips and whispered, "You will pay for what you did to me. A life for a life." JP has permission to leave the compound walls until 11 p.m. Signed, KN. I thought that was Pig Ben at first, too. That's one of my favorite codes. I love that stuff. Huh. Oh, it's a mech truck. Got it. The music's going hard this DLC. This is good. Bellator. That's fancy. And a Larus. Larus? So what do you got? You got the keys to the Mack truck. And Lazarus has the keys for the Loris and the... They got the composer for Case back on this one? Oh, no kidding! Huh. And the Bellator, that's the... Yeah, 2 sports cars. Oh, God. Is that his brother? What happened to him? I feel like he's been murdered. Huh. I think that was his dad? Oh, he does have the burn scar. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Huh. So what did happen to his... JP? Hmm. Koi Nagasai. Betsy is not a name that we're going to use here because that is a piece of construction equipment. You think Koi Nagasai, noble first sentinel, would murder someone? I'm sorry, the second first sentinel? Interesting. So why does he have Diary Volume 5? Burb? Oh, no! No, not Burb. Diary Volume 5. Okay. I see. Okay. So this is Koi's diary. Just notice how Jetson's ass those cars are. Yeah. And who... Is that the scribe from the previous case? Huh. Ori's camp? That snake. Say, it's freezing in here. Do you mind if I close the window? Oh. So did Ori start a second cult? I see. Being so perceptive, I expect you already know that our comrade has sadly left for Ori's camp. Never struck me as the type, to be honest. Okay, so he's missing a couple keys now. Finally, they made a cult too! Helen Martin, desperate to shake Mommy and Daddy's little princess image, responds to flattery. Nina Lavelle fears appearing foolish, easy to manipulate through validation. Lizzie Young, strong thirst for knowledge, liable to stop donating if she thinks she's learned everything. Maggie Carter, wants to prove she can handle herself, seeks to impress when subtly undermined. Wow. What a piece of shit. I think I've realized what's going on there. Father scribe since the beginning, strong believer. Good to have him in inner circle, just don't let him overstep his bounds. He's been showing signs of doubt lately, keep an eye on him. I think that he's Grestanazi. Jamadi Pira, reliable ever since he showed up here. Had opportunity to turn on me early on, but proved his loyalty and worth that day. Not too bright, but useful servant. Does as told, no questions asked. That would be this guy. Furniture expenses. Expenses: birdcage plus cover. Spring range, $200. One runner rug, autumn range, $500. One runner rug, spring range, $500. Huh. I have noticed the patterns on these are similar. Would never steal my diary. He's too dumb for that. Okay. So there's the other rug. And that's a bloodstain. I see. Okay. So, Grestonazi is dead. And Koi killed him. Gotta hurry up and interact with it to retrieve his souls before the truck drives away. So I think that a thing that's going on here, and this is gross, is Gresto still kicking? No. No, I think he's dead. Are the names he gave them the opposite of their personalities? I think... Okay. So... responds to flattery and easy to manipulate through validation are probably independent and wise, right? Responds to flattery and desperate to shake mommy and daddy's little princess. That's gotta be independent. Fears appearing foolish, easy to manipulate, that's gotta be wise. Liable to stop donating if she thinks she's learned everything, that has to be naive. And wants to prove she can handle herself, seeks to impress when subtly undermined, it has to be coddled. I think that has to be right. Helen Martin as the independent one. Nina Lavelle as the wise one. Maggie Carter as the coddled one. Whatever he thinks will make them most likely to sleep with him. Yeah, or donate. And Tessa Navarri's name is Lizzie Young? Honestly, I was kind of expecting her to be Nina Lavelle. I don't know why. She looks a little like a Nina. I don't know. Okay, so he's carrying this. Which used to be in the possession inhaler. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Koi Nagasai ordered that the body be disposed of by Jamadi Pira. Pretty sure that's the case. Oh, they moved the planters. I see. Interesting. The dump truck's gone, though. There's some connection between the guy using an inhaler and the CO2 fire extinguisher being empty in the evening. Huh. Oh, it is empty. That might just be the rug. No. Because look, there's a big blood stain on it. God, he's such a creep. The Minister Cult Leader guy wiggles his foot, aggravates me. It reminds me of a Ghost Trick. The police chief in Ghost Trick does this same kind of thing. Okay, so Gresto discovered someone was being something by a something in a something something. Okay. Was it the forklift he was levitating with? There are 2 forklifts in the evening and only 1 during the day? So, Well, there are tire tracks leading into the wall. Huh. So that's... okay. Right, so from the... okay, so here's the hall and here's the garage. So what they did was... okay, they drove the forklift in here. And then we're using it on the other side of this wall to lift him up. Interesting. Alright, now hang on a sec. Is that the secret that he discovered? That explains the discrepancy. I'm going to have to talk to him about this. It has to stop. Okay, that's certainly possible. The discrepancy could be the discrepancy between the number of forklifts. And he's got the plans to this room. Oh, wait a minute. And there's 4 windows on each side? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha! Okay. So he did discover... okay. Okay, so he discovered that Koi was being lifted by a forklift in a secret room. Secret Good job, Betsy. When confronted about this... Okay, the bird is also dead. Oh, and the fire extinguisher is banged up on the side. A forklift. She has a name? I'm sorry. I can't put Betsy there, though. It doesn't fit in that slot. Honestly, they should have made this, they should have made this color or red. So that we could put Betsy there. Ooh, it's a canary. It is. Yeah. That explains that. So Koi first blasted Crestinosi with a fire extinguisher. And then struck him with it. Because it's dented on the side, and also there's a blood stain. So it couldn't just be that he asphyxiated him with the CO2. There had to also be some kind of blunt force trauma, or stabbing, or something. So, that makes sense. In the base game, there's a bunch of places where if you put in Hunter Wolf's actual name, it still accepts it as a valid solution. That's wild. That one? That is wild, actually. That's kind of cool. When Gresto revealed he had figured out how Koi's levitation trick worked, Koi feared Gresto might expose him as a fraud. Knowing him to be asthmatic, Koi blasted him in the face with carbon dioxide, killing his own pet bird in the crossfire. Gresto debilitated and gasping for air, Koi bludgeoned him over the head with a heavy fire extinguisher, killing him instantly. Blamsted.
Totally Valcon gifted 3 months of tier 1 to Sir Sam Vimes.
What?
30 months in the channel.
Oh, Falcon, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Heck. Aww. That's awesome. I was wondering if one of the things might have been... No. No. There's too many things in here. Okay, this is gonna be important later. Because we never figured out what this note is for. Or these key fobs. Or the purposes of the reoccurring nightmare in the diary here. Yeah. There's too many things. We're gonna need this later. Yeah. We're gonna need this for some sort of thing. Noble citizens of Lemuria. My father has brought great shame on the Manzik family. I assure you my vision for this country bears no relation to his. Hey, I know you. To demonstrate my commitment to our ancient traditions, my first act as king shall be to appoint none other than First Sentinel Pravi Nagasai, he who has fulfilled the ancient prophecy, to the position of Royal Spiritual Advisor. Pravi? That's the previous guy. Okay. In this role, the First Sentinel Nagasai shall have access to me in a way few others are permitted. Oh, he's the Elon Musk. I get it. I understand. It's a strange way to say court jester. It is the same thing. Twice a year before each solstice, he shall meet with me privately to help shape the path I lay out for our nation over the following period. From this day forth, no monarch shall be without his or her spiritual advisor, always the first sentinel of the day. Let us never forget our spiritual roots, for we are not Westerners, but proud Lemurians. Is foamy vomit a sign of ketamine? Maybe. Ah, jeez. Can't believe we, in the year of our Lord 2025, have an actual evil vizier. We really do. Oh my god. Alright. I could keep going and totally finish this tonight, but I think it'd be a good idea to leave it here for now. I think this is a good stopping point. And we can come back next week. Finish this up. Let's not disparage the good name of court jesters. True. Fair enough.